We're glad to have you back. This is Business Nigeria with Tolulope Ogunjobi. Well, the market is staying in green today, but let's talk to my colleague who's live from the exchange marina here in Lagos, Nigeria. Ifyong, how is it going looking at the start of the second half of the year? How is trading looking like at the exchange? What is your reaction to the performance of the market today?
So yesterday, we actually started the second half of the year in the negative territory. The index was 0.04% down in red. But today there has been a little improvement in the sense that we are closing the market with index slightly looking upward, 0.05%. And we have seen some of the big banks coming to the trading floor. I can mention United Capital, Access, UBA, Zenith, and Nigerian breweries from the manufacturing companies. And so they have made what you may call average levels of gains, and that have been able to lift up the market somehow. But on the other side, we see so many of the manufacturing companies, getting down. Talk about the likes of Dangote, sugar, flour mills, then Owando from the oil and gas sector. I think that the manufacturers are really showing what problems that they have and they are bringing to the floor to say that all seems not to be very well in their sector. And so market is beginning to look up on the fact that investors still look to the banking subsector that are preparing themselves to come and raise huge funds from different sectors of the market and bring fund managers to support them alongside their shareholders. Tolu?
Well, I think many have this belief that so many of the banks would be able to wade through this, I don't want to call it a challenge, the task of recapitalization, and say that there might be no cause for alarm. But what is your outlook for the entire financial space, considering these developments from the Apex Bank?
Many of the banks believe that they won't have problems raising their capital base according to what the central bank wants from them. Of course, I think that those of them that are managing the markets at the exchange and securities and exchange level and the NGX levels, the regulators, they have also told us that the market is ready to support as many of these banks that wants to raise whatever volume that they want in the market. I think that the issue of raising funds may not be that difficult for the big banks because they have the connections. And Nigerians in diaspora, I think they look forward to, putting their dollars back home, and that will be through these big banks. But I cannot speak for the middle-level banks or those that wants to play in the regional levels as the central bank has segmented them. I believe that time will show off where they want to play and how they want to show themselves off, the kind of robust activities that they want to do. Because one thing that is disturbing people is that we have big banks, we have several branches, but funding businesses seems to be a problem. So especially for regional banks, what have they done? And they have not been able to, show themselves up for people to judge them. And so I cannot speak for them. For the big banks, I think they are really, and then they will be going so long as the central bank says they should come up with this recapitalization till 2026.
I must thank you so much, Ifyong. Thanks for your interesting analysis as usual.
Thank you, Tolu.